Uh-oh. They're both trying to go to the same point. So the map is pretty standard in terms of how we can generate every time. You have these three kind of it says trebuchet, but it's like a town center pack. Oh, Tamari man, you gotta get it down. Okay, he gets it. And I honestly think you want to try and get him down ASAP. You can see that Erner's got his up pretty fast. I actually wonder. I wonder if the Persian TCs build faster. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I actually go for like an instant start. Thank you for following as well, Sir Lawrence. Take care. See you heading off. Nice, nice. How's it going, Nomad? How you getting on in your sets? You can actually see the percentage on them, which is a little bit of a pain in the bum. And I don't think anyone's really got the start down, but Erner actually went for the dock. And no dock yet for Tamati. Oh my god, like, there's just so much idle time for the villagers. I think my set's not too crazy yet. Okay, I'll be waiting. So, because you have 3 TCs running, you need to prioritize food income. So, like, obviously each TC should be, like, streamlined towards food to get the idle, to make sure you're not just, like, full idle time. Look, Tamati's got 2 on food. Belger's on, he's not even picked up the sheep. Oh my god. We're gonna play versus Jordan? Yeah, I seen that. I did see that. It's a nice lineup. Okay, he's bringing in a boar there. Let's have this TC on food. I kind of like Erner's TC positions that are so close. It's going to be much easier to manage. But maybe going to have to go for some long pulls in the boar here. That's the first ship out already. Second one coming as well, so nice job. And look at the... Oh boy, look at the villager difference already. It's quite a lot, guys. That is a lot. And the idle time for Tamati is just going to creep up. Needs to scout with the sheep. Or needs to bring in the boar. Boar here. Sheep here. It's a crazy map. It's an absolute crazy map. And I wonder if Erner's played this map. I'm pretty sure Triple Pond Inspection is actually on. It's actually involved in Double Cup, if I remember correct. So he might have experience playing on the map. Which would certainly help. Persians versus Malians. Like a classic matchup in Nomad as well, right? Economically, both very strong. Persians better, of course. Their bonuses as the game goes on, just scales. Faster working TCs. But tech tree for Malians is a lot better in terms of military. So the early game and those kind of bonuses are quite similar in what they can do. But as the game progresses, it's very different. Persians eco just scales better. But military-wise, I definitely prefer Malians. One of the main weaknesses for Persians is, of course, a smash. Don't have redemption. No tech G, Malians do get it. But they are kind of buffed with their double HP TCs. I can see the economy difference hasn't grown too much. The Erna are ready onto farms. I think a really nice touch was actually having 2 villagers on the shorefish there. Really nice, actually. And starting to getting close to floating food. And it's 1-0 to Matty, my bad. Okay, food in the back, food in the back. Also got a boar there. You can see the gold. Pretty much all of it generates towards the edge. There's just so much going on. You can see both players are under a lot of stress right now. Pulling in boars from multiple angles. Stangy villagers. It's an absolute nightmare of a map. And you can't completely, you can't, garrison and TCs with like the TC trick either, so yeah, it's not easy. You see both players starting to get that increase in food. Now there's good food income from the deer here and there. Tomati, I think, might just be fully onto farm. No, he's still got 2 boars, so I'm expecting quick up times very soon. Eco difference is eked out a little bit more as well. I like to see Arnor get into feudal age and not reseed these farms. Just needs to delete 2 villagers, or 3 villagers, and they'll be on the way up. Gotta make sure he does that. Stuck behind the villager. Oh, good. And of course, 1T is going to be on the edge up. And look at the stockpile of food now. 47 on food. Oh boy. Does selling TCs go up faster? I believe not, pipes. Because that should be specific towards building, right? You're not actually building them with villagers. The question I had is, do the Persian ones go up faster? Because it's like a separate entity, you know? Like the work rate? I don't know. That's one thing I was wondering. I have no idea, of course. It's a massive difference in how these players are set up here. Of course, both went for the middle on the fish, but you can see Tomati almost has 3 separate bases, whereas Erner has 1 big base. Which should make it a lot easier to defend, but you're also a little bit more susceptible to 1 big push. But the good news is your Persian TCs are going to stay up for a long, long time. Oh, Tomati's in. What? I'm spoofing, I don't know. But you can see there's not a lot of fish either, so the fish are gone. It's almost not even worth fighting for it. The gold's all towards the edge as well, so I feel like the water's simply there for that little boost of your Dark Age economy, but it's barely even worth fighting over. Especially when both players make this kind of investment, 6 and 7, you know, the deep fish is all gone. Stable coming in, market as well. Outpost coming up, love that. And look at the food count. Unbelievable. Get your eco upgrades. Get your gold ones when you're at it. Who cares? And then we're going to spam knights. Once we get into the castle age here. Just a little bit delayed. You got to click up, man. You got it. Yeah, we got delete the villager. Nice. And of course, Persian TC works a little bit faster. We need to start getting the upgrades. Get bloodlines. And you can see Tomati's preparing them. get your armors, get your attacks. Actually going for scouts. Just to add in something. I don't mind it. Try and keep your TCs running. You can see both players doing a pretty good job of that. 13 villagers in queue. Does delay some. And adding the scouts is probably a good idea. Will just delay or stop entirely any walls coming up. And we'll get good vision. And what your opponent's going to go straight to War Elephant. Could you imagine? Well, we've got 4 on stone. Walking down castles, there is important hills you do want to do that with. It is going to be important. No fortified wall for Persians, right? Yeah, night spam is going to be real. It's going to be real. There's bloodlines. There it is. There's forging. If you could just find the gold, that'd be massive. Yeah, big stone wall. So maybe gonna look to try and stone wall off one side. Castle the other, probably this hill, right? And just try and lock down one half. And you got all the military buildings on this side. And try and push through from the left. If you're gonna go for this, I don't mind just walking it down a little bit more. Try and get another villager out. Camels and knights. And straight to camels for Erna. Straight to camels. Additional TC in the back, and one more TC on the stone. This one's just on the wood. I'd prefer on the gold, but all good. And 2 TCs now for Tamati as well. Afternoon, Dexter. How's it going? Oh! Oh! Craigasm. Absolute Craigasm TC there. Oh my god. And should be enough camels, and with +2 attack, that TC is not going to go up. Not going to go up, and yeah, it did send another villager to wall. Obviously needs to... needs to wall off to the side there as well. Hopefully does investigate that. TC denied though. So a lot of camels, military count, not too dissimilar though. I think most of the buildings, yeah, the same side. Tamati did add in some knights. Double eco upgrades, that's one thing Erner's not done. He's got too many villagers in the queue. Just delete some, get your eco upgrades. Your Persians, you're going to absolutely burn through your resources. Gotta get your eco upgrades. Tamati's added some knights, and only difference here, I guess the armor and the attack. But yeah, just gonna pull away the knights. Maybe try and push on the other side with the knights and just maintain cattle numbers here. We'll soon find out. But that should be a great fight for Erner. The villagers are moving out. I am not too sure why. Maybe a misclick. But gotta be concerned, even adding a gate. Gotta go explore, doing a good job, nice. And here comes the barracks, gonna start preparing a pipe and switch. But 134 villagers, oh boy, look at this Persian eco just work. Crazy. And gonna have enough stone for a castle very soon. And that should be a good engagement. The only thing missing is armor. And looks like Imp is going to be on its way, and it is. So the issue isn't... People want quicker games of Age of Empires. It's clearly what we need is just to start every game with 3 town centers. Especially in Nomad maps. Castle here, love it. I'm still very troubled by this. Does see the gap. I'd like to get in front of the stone. Honestly, I think you could even consider coming more forward with the castle just to have it on top of the production. Tamati has 3 military units. 3. Uno, dos, tres. And it's going into pikemen. The lack of eco upgrades is... Oh! Just needs one more mining camp, probably, but man, that is... Again, that's a Giga Chad mining camp right there. Going over to the left. Could get in here. It's starting to look dicey. I'd like to see a night switch coming into... coming into Imperial Age, but... Commanderin? Oh my god.
Oh wow, my favourite married, bald, Scottish, male O2 streamer called Neil is still online poggers.
Oh god. Prime gamers. Any primers in chat? Your last game bugged out, Sharon. No, I was like, it finally happened. I don't know if that was a good thing or not. It bugged out. Look at these walls, man. It's actually, these are like, it looks so stupid, but he's walling out the gold. There's really nice walls. And yeah, Cavalier switch is going to be happening. But Tamati's got 3 minutes. Honestly, just start spamming. Start spamming your knights. Need to get more on gold. There's a good game as well. Fuck. Oh my god. Mass stables from Tamati now as well. Of course, Malians. Doesn't cost a whole lot. And he's even deleting the fishing ships. Oh, he needs a pop. I approve of these walls. They're good walls, man. They're really good walls. There's so much gold in the map anyway. I'm not enjoying the slowness of this push. Just send in the knights. Just send them in. Riders over hoof. Look at this. Literally 24 villagers. Your Cavalier about to +4. Your opponent's gonna have to start running. You have research Commanderin. And that can be really annoying to deal with. Commanderin into 18 on wood. But the crossbow switch is being prepared. Just for these pikemen, of course. There's a few pikemen there, a couple of camels mixed in. Shouldn't be too bad. Next step's to double them up. Yeah, that is the E movie. Okay, castle on the right hand side. Love that. Doubling up the stone walls would be pretty important for Persians. Getting the upgrades, chemistry coming. Cavalier looking to raid. I think you've got to try and keep Tamati on his toes here. Treb's just working away on production. And Erner's doing a good job. Doing a very good job. Heavy camel is the obvious option. There's still 115 vills, of course, for Tamati. But he should see crossbowmen. And now. Should see that up. It's Erner's game to take. It's definitely his game to take here. He's got all the map. He's got all the momentum. Ooh! Oh god. This is looking dicey. Obviously the castle can't get built right now because the Treb is overlapping. And he takes the Treb. And actually gets a direct hit, so that's a good take. You're gonna have to replace the cat. It's just like it's just barely touching you, you can't notice it. And looks like a very good fight for Tamati. Oh boy, oh boy. Erner needs helps. I think Calves would have been a much better addition in the Commanderin crossbowman. I don't understand that. Amp into Commanderin. So weird. Going into camel of his own now. They miss out Bracer, so it's quite an important upgrade. And yeah, Doubt Castle in the meantime, 95%. Paladin Hal? Paladin Hal would be awesome, right? And definitely achievable in this map. Like, just delete heavy camo and get Paladin. And there's a pikeman switch. Commanderan would have been fine. I just don't see why you would open Commanderan going into Imp and not even like fully going for it. Just seemed weird. Seemed like a weird choice. Pretty much idled a lot on the right hand side. I think if there's any map that you're gonna achieve in a 1v1, Paladin is one of those like mad sequel stars. And even, man, even Tamati going for the fish traps, I'll have to see it. This, you can definitely get a Paladin in this. Okay, castle goes up. Masonry, baby. Love to see it. Casually queues up 21 camels, yep. Gonna get the quick walls? No. So Earners, he's teched into he's teched into Cavalier, he's teched into Heavy Camel, he's teched into Commanderan crossbows, now taken into Halbs. I guess the positive in that aspect is if you want to do a tech switch, you have everything available, but yeah. At the end of the day, Tamari's 50 bells behind. And it's looking dicey. I feel like, again, I don't really understand the camel switch either. Definitely need some Sigil. Not too sure where the trebs are. This one's at the front. And we did actually get Farimba. I missed that coming in. That's going to be an easy fight. Easy fight. 2 trebs here. And even Farimba camels do a pretty good job of taking out Siege. The halbs are here, that's the main thing. Halb Commanderan would be an absolute laugh. Heavy plow! Finally. And actually, Erner's really burnt through some gold. He does realise that's there. He's still got 50 on gold. I think it's, yeah, a lot up here, okay. And he will be able to lock this down. Potentially, but this is definitely going to be a major area. Cancel goes down, and that should be everything needed. Camels are going to command it. There's just so many helps here. Just gotta watch it doesn't get baited into the TC. Villagers going down so fast. Remember camels. Villagers are all gonna die, but to what cost for Tamati? And yeah, should be game now. Calls it GG. 1-1. The wall on the right hand side is amazing. Yeah. It was actually really nice. Erner from that point that he went for outposts and then realized how much resources were here. And then just stonewall it off. That was really well played. But Dark Age was definitely a lot cleaner. Tamati took so long to get his TCs down. He did catch up. But Erner was already putting it into military. Quicker transition to Imp by a good 4 minutes or something.